All right, and we are off. So you guys make sure to send your good lucks to these fellas. Let's go through World 1, Yoshi's Island. There's not going to be too much to talk about in this first level. This is really just kind of where they warm up and mess with their jumps. Really, you just hold right and run for most of the level. Jump where you need to, but you're not going to have anywhere to really slow down. There is an opportunity for these guys to get a 361 on their in-game timer if they can jump off that yellow block up top like you saw Bitpixel do, but you also got to be pretty lucky. It's about a 1 in 5 chance to be getting that. When you hear me refer to times that they end levels, like a 360, 361 like I did, or maybe a 259 in this level, I'm always referring to the yellow in-game timer that you see at the top of their screen. Now on this level, normally you'll be getting a 258 on your in-game timer, but if you can utilize those wooden platforms like you see Dabs doing, really going out of his way to hit those, they're going to move with you, netting him that 259 as opposed to Bitpixel's 258. Those platforms move Mario just enough to catch that extra second. Now heading into Yoshi's Island 4, we could potentially see a cool little trick here. There's going to be a shell laying about where Dabs is going now. He stomps it. That is a shell that you can use a shell jump to get across that gap without getting Mario's feet wet. Extremely difficult to do, and honestly, in a race setting, it's totally fine to just stomp the shell. Bitpixel having an extra little slip in that water, struggling to get out there. He's going to net himself a 274 coming out of the level. That's going to give Dabs just a little extra edge. So now they're entering Iggy's castle. There's some really tight jumping here. Watch as Dabs is going to jump under these Koopas. He's going right through them. So you have to have a pretty good intimate knowledge of hitboxes and where you can and can't be. I did see Dabs miss that door, though. Don't want to miss doors. It's always funny in this game. Whenever you're running at full speed, you only have 3 frames to tap up and get into a door. That is 3/60ths of a second to get into a door. It's a little ridiculous if you ask me. Fortunately, this door is not so hard. As it creeps up on the auto scroll, you're going to see them throw 2 fireballs, jump on Iggy, and then fireball him back down the slope. Dabs got that 240 from missing the door. You really want to see 241s. He's pretty well known for getting 242s in this level as well. Bitpixel coming out with a 239. Now this next level that they're going to be going into, Donut Plains 1. This is where things are going to differ from typical 11 exit. Typically, you would see these guys grab a cape immediately and just fly over the level. This tournament does not allow cape. So they're going to have to stick to the ground, and this is where lots of newcomers will struggle hard because they're so used to grabbing a cape and just flying over the level that they don't even know what's down here. Dabs, however, is showing off a beautiful DP1 right now. Man, just threading that needle between the pipes. Grabbing himself a Yoshi. He's going to come in handy in just a moment here. Gonna eat that, jump up, jump off, Yoshi. Grab your key and get on out of there. Now this is another very different level compared to Cape. Donut's secret one. They don't have Cape to really go up into the drive room and grab themselves a shell to move faster in the level. So they have to stick down with these fishes and kind of manage their way through it. Now there's going to be a blue block that Dabs is going to be coming up on after this pipe. This is where things can be a little hairy for some people. So we're going to see how both of these guys do it. We got 2 fireballs. He's taking purposeful damage right there, so he can grab that block and sneak under the next. He's got a nice P-switch hit. Up throw the block into the fish. He hasn't lost his block yet. Straight to the key, and he's out. Bitpixel throwing his block a little early, but also had a really good level as well. Now this is an insane level. Dab's going straight through the stairs with a stair clip. Incredible skill coming from him. Bitpixel missing the stair clip. You have to hit a precise location with a certain angle to be going through stairs like that. Bouncing off the... Let's see if he goes for an orange jump. He's just going for the vine. Smart enough, smart enough. That is a really hot ghost house right there. As someone who plays with Dabs a lot, like, he doesn't miss stair clip all that often. It's actually pretty insane. That was a ridiculous boo hit, though. I'm calling him out on that. You missed a door in Iggy, and you got a late hit on a boo fight. It's like I don't even know him. He's getting out of there with the 340. That's pretty great, though. Bitpixel struggled a little bit there. He's going to be getting out of there 10 seconds in-game earlier with a 330. An in-game second is roughly 2/3 of a real-life second. So grabbing that mushroom is going to allow Dabs here to spin jump these blocks and make his way down. Going to go straight for the key. Alright, Bitpixel's right behind him, grabbing his key as well as Dabs is hitting Star World 2. Pretty straightforward level. You're just going to grab this Yoshi and just stay above the level. The enemies can't touch you if they can't see you. And then right about here, he's going to start dropping down, thread through those fishes, and make his way to the secret spot. Let's see if he can thread the needle in this hole right here. If he tips down right now. Hey, nice. Didn't hit a wall. Did a little toss up with the Yoshi to ensure it. Now, Star World 3 is a really interesting one, okay, because you can't just fly up there. Ooh, there's a small chance that Lakitu will be invincible at certain moments, and Dab's got it twice in a row. So normally you just go for... Oh, what are you doing, bud? He's... He's killed himself. Took a purposeful death there in Star World 3. Oh my god, I think he was just trying to show us spicy Star World 3 and just got it again. That's giving Bitpixel the lead. Oh my goodness, this is turning south quick. Bitpixel really needs to do this Star World 4 if he wants to stay up on it. Growing that Yoshi, he's gonna get on him in the ground, eat a blue shell, and just rage. He needs to make it to that exit as quick as he can because Dabs is about to be hot on his heels. All he's going to have next is Bowser's Castle if he can get this done. Hit that block, grab yourself the key, get out of there. Really sketchy dismount. I was worried he was going to hit the underside of that block and get out. See, Dabs had a quicker grab with Yoshi, so he's going to save time on this level. Ooh. Yep, he kind of lost that time save he had getting a pretty sloppy mushroom there, but it's going to come to his advantage later. Bitpixel going into room 2. Got to grab these cages while avoiding the Potobos. Dabs is making his way to Bowser's Castle while Bitpixel makes his way into room 5. He's going to wait till they start going back up, and then he's going to gun it. You got to run, and I hope you don't get crushed at the end. Make it to that door. And now he's in Dark Room. This is the room right before the Bowser fight. You don't want to be sloppy here. Bitpixel really needs to go fast because Dabs is coming in hot. Now, Dabs has a mushroom, so he's going to do something a little interesting. He's just going to go from the get-go. Take damage purposefully right there. Be in iframes while that thwomp was above him, and now he's going to gun it and go. I'm not sure if that really saved him any time because he had a pretty sloppy mushroom grab, but watch his Dark Room here. Should see it really good. He didn't need to stop or turn around for anything. He just goes for it. Very nice use of those enemies there. And he is mere seconds behind Bitpixel right now. This is race 1, best of 3, so we will be having another one guaranteed. Decent first hit there from Bitpixel. We're not going to see any crazy. This is just a straight up Bowser fight. There's not too much crazy stuff you can do small. So what you really do is just optimize it. You need to get quick hits on him. And that's what small fights come down to, is you really care about how fast it can be. And Dabs has seconds he needs to shave on this. He can't rely on any silly tricks or glitches or anything. He has to go for it. Bitpixel might have this one in the back though. He's going to be going into phase 2. He can still pull off a ball skip. It's pretty standard for runners of both of these caliber. You can see he left that Mecha Koopa shaking there. When he wakes up, Bowser's going to stop, and he needs to run that Mecha Koopa to the right side of the screen and hit Bowser. Timed it perfectly. Now Bowser is not going to drop his second ball. Basically, the setup for it is really just to get timings right. And you want to hang over to the left side while you can. Oh! Bitpixel missed 2 Mecha Koopas. Dabs is out of the phase. Dabs is out of the phase. He is now ahead of Bitpixel. Wow, this has already been an intense first one, because we still don't know who's going to win. We're going into phase 3. We have a small Mario. A death in Bowser is not unlikely from either of these runners. Bitpixel out of the phase. He took a huge time loss. So Debs got the early hit on Bowser. He's looking for his 6th and final hit right now. Really cutting it close on that 6th hit. That was a tight 6th hit. And that's going to go ahead and give him an 11:51. Good job for Dabs. Bitpixel's right behind him. He's going to be going in for his hit here soon. Ooh, cutting it close there, but managing to get that 6th hit. He's going to land himself a 12:18. So now that both of these runs are done, we're going to give these guys about 3 minutes or so to kind of collect their thoughts, get back in shape or whatever. That is a run I did want to see from either of these runners. Both of these runners are much more capable than those runs. So I think this second run, they're going to come in hot. They're going to stop goofing around. There was a little bit of slop on that first one. So some things that we can note for next race. Walking it backwards, we know Dabs is probably going to go for a damage boost in Bowser's Castle that can shave him some time if he does it fast. He also really struggled in Star World 3. At first, not on his own accord, but then he kind of made it on his own accord. So he can really clean that up. And besides that, really great run. I mean, it was out of his hands near the end. Bitpixel had just a little bit of slowdown in almost every level. He was back by like 1 or 2 in-game seconds. Not by a lot, but just by a little. Especially Ghost House. Really like to see him tighten that up. His Bowser fight lost him the match, so that is very unfortunate, and hopefully we'll be seeing a tighter one there from him. You know, if you go for a ball skip and you skip the ball, but then you miss your shot, so you have to deal with 2 more, did you really ball skip? These kind of questions that keep me up at night. All right, these guys just want to go straight for it. They don't need any rest. They want to go straight into race 2. They want to hit it hard. So big props to them. We're going to be getting started any second now. So y'all throw some good luck in the chat for both of them. All right, going through this first level. It's going to be starting off the run in Yoshi's Island 2. And what we realized from last run, Dabs is not going to go for the potential 361 kind of swag trick at the end. He's going to play it nice and safe. Bitpix, however, is going for it, so I want to see if he puts a little swag on his run here. Oh, still getting a 360 on the timer. It's going to line right up with Dabs. All right, Yoshi's Island 3, this is level once again where they really need to utilize their wooden platforms. I just saw Bitpixel drop down on a platform that moves backwards, and it's one of the only platforms you don't want to touch in this level. It almost kind of guarantees him the 258. He's also skipping wooden platforms, so I assume he doesn't go for the strat that gives him a 259, which is fine. I'd rather have a good 258 than try to mess up going for a 259. You see that very often in tournaments. Now heading into Yoshi's Island 4. This is just a straight platforming level. There is a potential shell jump in the middle, but we already know that Dabs is going to be stomping that shell right there. So is Bitpixel had another little dip in the water there. He's probably going to end this level with a 274, I would imagine, while Dabs is still going to... Oh, no, he had a big dip in the water that I must have missed. He hit the pipe at 274. Definitely not what you want to have happen on an early level like that. Let's see if he can make up any time on it through his Iggy. Dabs has a really hot Iggy, though. He got a 240 last time. He's got a really good Iggy, though, this time. $281 door as opposed to Bitpixel's $280 door. Bitpixel's a lot closer to him this time. We'll see here at the end of the Iggy fight. There's not much time save that can be had in room 2 for obvious reasons. It's an auto-scroller. Now grabbing that flower, they're going to go and take on Iggy. Once again, 2 fireballs, 1 jump, 2 fireballs. Yeah, out of there. Alright, Bitpixel stayed up the time with him during room 2 and Iggy fight. So Dabs is leaving with a 241 with Bitpixel's 240. Now they'll be going into Donut Plains. All right, and heading into Donut Plains 1. Once again, this is where we're going to see a little change up. There's no cape in this tournament. So they need to rely on knowing where and where they can't, or where and where not they can be. Dabs has a really clean DP1 right now. Watch as he threads through these pipes right here. Whoa, didn't touch one. And he's got himself a Yoshi. Little sloppy grab there. For both of them, Bitpixel is a little low, Dabs is a little to the right. But no matter, because they're going to ditch both of them to get up to those keys. Alright, so both these runners just going to be swimming through slowly, fireballing some fishies. And we're going to see him take purposeful damage here. So you're going to see Dabs run into a fish here first. Grab a block and then sneak over the other one. Hit that P-switch, and then he's going to have to rely on some throw-ups to do that. You just throw the block up, because if you run straight into the fish, the block will disappear. So you want to, like, throw it up instead of throwing it out. See if we can get that stair clip again. I'm telling you, he doesn't miss it. It's insane. Dab's getting that stair clip once again. Bitpixel going for it. I think he was a little late on his jump potentially. And he's going to take a death in that boo ring. Very unfortunate. Dab's going for that vine strat again. Wow, that was really fast for a vine strat. Holy cow. Wow, Bitpixel playing it really safe on that one. Which, a little understandable, right? Boo rings have a global position. So when he died, whatever position that boo ring was in, that's what it was going to be in when he came back into the room. So it wasn't even like in the beginning spot where he's used to doing strats or whatever. It was in a totally different position. So definitely kind of throws you off your game whenever that happens. Dabs just, holy cow, man, came out of there with a 342. Unreal. Nice job, nice job. He's gonna be moving on to Star World 2. Once again, this is the type of run I would kind of expect from Dabs, being 5th on the leaderboard currently with his 1104. And I mean, that's only because things have moved around. He was top 3 for quite a while. All right, Dabs hitting the infamous Star World 3. Let's see if we can actually kill him this time. He got the kill. He's going in smooth. And he's got Big Mario, so he doesn't even have to try to grab a sloppy mushroom at Star World 4. Like, this is a great run. Really great grab for Yoshi there. That was super fast. So you just mount that Yoshi, eat your shell, and you race to the finish. You don't have a cave, so you gotta hit the block with Mario's head. It's a red Yoshi, so you can't spit the shell. So this key grabs, oh wow, 268. That was, wow. This whole run's been really tight. Bitpixel having a little bit of issues there in Star World 3, but managing to get out. He can get that key and head on over. Dabs has Big Mario heading into Bowser's Castle. Hopefully this Bowser's Castle goes as well as the rest of this run has. So you just gotta kind of jump and tap down every now and then to grab the cage. Or up. So this is where he damage boosts. Where you run, jump. Hit that spike right there, and you're gonna be in iframes while that thwomp is off you. It times it perfectly. As soon as that thwomp is off you, you can then take damage again. So it's like really tight. And going through this dark room, he's going through really tight hallways. Some of these hallways are 2 tiles high with enemies 2 tiles high. And he's going in and crushing them. Wow. This is going to be a really good run coming off of Dabs. Bitpixel's making his way to door 2 right now in Bowser's Castle. So Bitpixel in the dark room going towards his Bowser fight. Dabs currently about to go into phase 2 to attempt his ball skip. And we'll discuss how that trick is done as he goes through it. You can see him leave the Mecha Koopa off to the side. Where you want to leave it's up to the runner. But the rough timing's the same. That Mecha Koopa's going to wake up and start going towards Mario. And that's about when Bowser stops and drops his first of 2 balls. Then if you time it right by dragging Bowser to the right and hitting him when he reaches the end, that was when Bowser was going to start his animation to drop ball 2. You interrupted that animation, so he just goes on to the next animation, which is swinging back and forth. You have effectively skipped that ball. And that's why we call it ball skip, because we're super original and creative. Saves a massive amount of time in context of a Bowser fight, though. So it's definitely something you want to get. Bitpixel was able to get ball skip last time, but then he missed his hit with his Mecha Koopa and had to go through a whole new cycle of balls again. So he added a lot of time. Dab's got his 5th hit from the Mecha Koopa he carried over. He's waiting for Bowser to drop 2 more. He's going to take one of them. Really quick up there, right there. He's done. He's done. Got himself a 109. Once again, his PBs are an 1109. His PB is an 1104. World record's an 1102. I cannot express to you how hot that run was. So huge GG's out to Dabs. He's going to be your winner of this. Now, let's take a look at the bracket and see what that means, because this is a loser's bracket round. Dabs was recently knocked out by Def. Bitpixel knocked out by Dunkel. Both of those really good runners. And we're still somewhat in the middle of the loser's bracket. We're at round 3. But they're going to be seeing who goes up against Alogical versus Delka. And so that'll be a really good one. You guys make sure to watch that one and see who's going to be taking on Dabs in the round 4. All right, we're going to go ahead and get Dabs in here. Hello? Can you hear me, Dabs?
Yo, yo.
Hey. GG, dude. That second run was super good.
Thank you, thank you. Yeah, that first run, Star World 3, huh?
It was really good. Let's talk about the run that was Star World 3.
That was insane, dude. Twice in a row, I'm pretty sure I got the Lakitu thing.
Twice in a row you got it. And then there was another, and then in the first one, after you got it that one time, you tried throwing a block. And you hit that cycle again. So know. 3 times in a row, you got that.
Oh, I just gave up that first one. I was like, I'm going to kill myself here, see what happens. And then it happened again. I was like, all right, now, what's going on here, dude?
That was too funny. And you only smashed it out at the end because Bitpixel missed his Mecha Koopa after ball skips. So we had to go.
Is that what happened? Yeah, I was like, oh no. I was like, I'm in trouble here.
Yeah, if he had just gotten that 4th hit, I feel he would have really taken that first one. But going through a whole nother set of balls, it's like, God, it's going to take forever.
It's a lot of time. Yeah. GG's to him, though.
Yeah, he put on some good runs.
Yep. That second run was pretty, yeah. Regardless, I got a 09 and he was, I'm pretty sure, right there. Like a 20 did he get? Or I'm not too sure.
No, he gave up at the end. I think he stopped.
Oh, he was in Bowser, though. I saw he was in Bowser, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it was a really good run, though. He would have had a really
GG's
good time on that.
Yeah, man, so there's pretty much nothing. I got stair clip, which was nice. Both runs.
Both runs. As I was
48, DS1.
I don't see you miss stair clip all that often, to be honest. So it's like, how much credit can I give you there if you I think you pay off the game or something? There's got to be some sort of conspiracy behind it. There's no way I only get it like half the time and you get it every time.
Just about every time. 99%. Yeah, man, thank you for the comms, though. I'm going to rewatch the run. They were probably great as usual.
Yeah, for sure. You should definitely take a look at that first run you had. It's a great run. You learned a lot, I think.
Oh, boy. That was rough, man. Who do I have next? I want to see what I have next, actually. Let's see. So, in the next... Oh, that'd be nice. Logical versus Delka MX.
Yeah, I was just talking about that one earlier, and I don't know, that one's kind of a toss though. I would probably put my money maybe on a Logical, but
and wow, I didn't even see that.
A little run for your money.
Yeah, 100% he would. And I didn't even see that, but Dunkel, wow, congrats, he's in the finales for this tournament.
Dude, Dunkel's been cut. Dunkel's so good, man.
Insane, wow. Good job by him.
So yeah, you guys make sure to check out the bracket. I'm gonna put a little link in chat for y'all.
Yeah, this was for the second chance bracket to get back in to the main bracket.
So you think you can make it all the way back up to Dunkel?
I don't know, it's tough opponents, bro.
There's a lot of dude. Yeah, you gotta go through a lot of people, dude.
Starts getting to that point in the tournament right at the end where it gets a little, you know.
Yep. Well, all right, GG's. I think we're gonna go ahead and start slowing it down.
Let's go ahead and pass it over to everyone. GG's, thank you again for the comms, man. Yep. I will catch you later, bro.
Yep, have a good one, man.
Thank you for the restream as well. Whoever is doing it, much appreciated. Later.
All right, so that was Dabs, who was your winner of this matchup against Bitpixel. He's going to move on to the next round of A-Logical versus Delca MX. Whoever wins that one, he'll be going up against. So you guys make sure to follow these runners. Check out the bracket. And we'll be catching y'all for the next race. So from everyone here, you guys have a good rest of your day. Oh, it's seeming like we might get Bitpixel in here. So I'm going to go ahead and stay on until I figure out what's going on. All right, it looks like we got Bitpixel in here with us. How's it going, man?
Hey, how are you? Can you hear me?
Yeah, we got you there.
Okay, all right, cool.
You definitely had that first one. It was so upsetting to see you miss that hit after ball skip because I feel, man, you would have had that first one for sure.
Yeah, it was close, but that happens.
It happens. It happens. What do you get? It's Bowser, you know.
Yeah.
He's a jerk.
Nah, that one seemed close. Yeah, the second run, I had a couple of bad mistakes with Ghost House and the Star World, but
Honestly, your second, yeah, the Ghost House, that was super unfortunate.
Yeah.
But your second was pretty hot. Like, you weren't that far behind Dabs, and he came in with an 11:09. Like, you came into
Yeah.
Bowser at a pretty good time.
pretty good.
That was like a really, yeah. I wouldn't have been upset at that run. Just that Ghost House is just super unfortunate, especially because, like, I was, you know, saying to the chat that the Boo Rings have a global positioning. So when you went back into that level, the Boo Ring was totally different position than you're used to. So, like,
For sure. So, yeah, it was like, that's why I just kind of stood there like, okay, yeah, I don't know this pattern, so we'll see.
I definitely recognize that. I was like, because he has no idea what pattern it's in. Like, when you get hit and you go back in, it's totally different. So you don't know what you can do or can't do. And
you just kind of stand there and wait. So, yeah, that was probably a good 30 seconds or so added, but yeah, it is what it is.
Yeah, really good, man. You came in and, you know, tired, 2-0 Hyair, 2-0 Kuka. And you got the, all the way up to go against Dabs.
Yeah.
Dabs has knocked me out of several tournaments, so my heart goes out to you. I feel.
Which
for
no,
you.
that's fine. Like no, as soon as I saw I was going against Dabs, it was like, okay, word. Like like when I was learning the run, like I would watch Dabs runs, so it's just cool to go up against someone that like I studied theirs.
Right.
Yeah.
And then gave him a run for his money at first too.
Yeah. Right. Well, I mean, yeah, that was also a while ago that I started, but it's like, yeah, it was cool. It was cool to go against him. But
Right,
all good. I'll get him next time.
Too, man. That's yeah. I was about to say you just get him next tournament, man.
Yeah.
That's how this luck works. You'll end up going against him for like 3 tournaments in a row. It's always him and one other dude who knocks me out of every tournament. I'm just like, is there any way you could just have me not go up against them?
Yeah, right. Well, cool. All right, but yeah.
So lucky.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, GG's, man. Appreciate you coming out and doing the tourney, and sure, hopefully we'll see you in the next one.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, man. Well, you have a good rest
of
your
day.
day.
You too. Later.